Hello, I'm your superhero critic. I'll stay super as long as you stay awesome. With such hit shows such as Teen Titans, the original, not Teen Titans Go, Batman the Animated Series, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, and oh so many other superhero shows that were very successful, there was a lot of TV series revolving around the comic book and superhero genre that were hit and miss or dropped for specific reasons. With that being said, I, your superhero critic, have decided to create a brand new series I'm calling One Season Wonders, such as two that actually worked, The Flash and Wolverine and the X-Men, and some that didn't work, such as Skeleton Warriors and Blade the Series. Each episode of One Season Wonders will tackle a different show based off of what I plan on doing for that month. So without further ado, let's start this first episode with something I know very well, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and a series called Ninja Turtles Superman Legend. After the major success of the original Ninja Turtle series, we in America did not get a new series for our Green Machine until 1997 with the atrocity that is Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation. But that's another One Season Wonders I'll eventually get to. However, what Japan got was a 2-episode anime series entitled Ninja Turtles Superman Legend that gave us everything we know and love about the Turtles and combined it with mutating powers. The series was brought to us by Ashi Productions and TV Tokyo in Japan in order to create a series based off of 2 separate toy lines for the Takara Toy Company. The first episode was based off the toy line of Super Mutants, while the second episode was based off the Metal Mutation line. So what kind of plot can we get from a series that takes our turtles that we love, gives them superpowers based off of a toy line? Well, our show actually takes place after the events that are laid out for us within the intro of the show, so I'll let the intro of the show explain our plot.
そこでミュータ石という不思議な石を授かった。スーパーミューテーション！その石は彼らを3分間だけスーパータートルズへとパワーアップさせる能力を持つのである。このパワーアップをスーパーミューテーションという。だが同じ頃王国に潜入したこの悪党どもは光のミュータ石と対をなす闇のミュータ石を手に入れた。結果はご覧の通り変身。闇の力を得たシュレッダーたちスーパータートルズは大苦戦。ところがミュータ石にはさらに彼らをパワーアップさせるすごい力が秘められていた。これぞセイントミューテーション。かっこいい。合体した彼らはタートルセイントとなりその最強パワーを発揮した。結果はご覧の通り。しかしそれは次なる大事件のほんの幕開けに過ぎなかったのだ。
So it's basically Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles combined with Sailor Moon combined with Power Rangers. Hooray! So without further ado, let's dive into the series as a whole. Because it is Japanese, it is not in English. This series does not have an English version of it that is not fan-dubbed. So because it's fan-dubbed, I preferred the Japanese version. Enough of my rambling, let's go on. The first episode begins in space with NASA astronauts arguing, and we jump to our villains discussing their next plan to destroy the Earth as they do everything they can to awaken the spirit within the Dark Crystal. Our turtles discuss the news that stars have started to disappear, and they head topside, and a fight between heroes and villains automatically begins as the turtles run into Shredder and his goons. Both teams mutate and the fight continues.
こっちもミューテーションだ。タートルパワースーパーミューテーション。
While the turtles deal with Shredder, Splinter heads to fight Krang as the Darkstone spirit arises and nature starts going wacky all over the entire world. The city of New York becomes flooded, and Krang finally awakens Dark Mew, and she hits the Shredder with an energy ball, turning him giant like a Power Rangers villain.
さよなら。欲しい人を亡くしちまった。
これは大変なことになっ。
どう神ちゃんたち、ダーク姉ちゃんの力が生み出した最強なモンスター、ダークデビルシュレッダー。
As the Shredder destroys the city, Donatello tries to taunt him, causing Shredder to blow up a building that hits him in the head, knocking him out. Dark Moo declares she'll destroy the entire universe, and the turtles mutate into the Saint and begin a fight in space. Of course, since it's the turtles and they can't cooperate mentally, they end up getting blasted. Chris Mew decides to sacrifice herself in order to let the turtles give Dark Mew a final blow.
みんな一か八かやってみようぜ。いいか。心を一つに行くぞ。メガファイナルセイントブレイ。
やめろ。ありがとう。いつかきっと会えるわ。さよなら。
クリスミュー。
さよなら。タートルズ。
The second episode has our turtles on vacation in Japan while a new Mutastone surfaces, which of course Krang sets out to get. Shredder is teleported onto the same bullet train as our heroes as a group of ninjas appear. The ninja in blue's name is Hattori Kinzo and is a past student of Splinter. He shows them a sacred mirror that is emitting a great power that our group assumes is the reason Shredder's in Japan. Hattori reveals the story behind the mirror, and we learn that there's a total of 7 Mutastones, which the series only gets to 3, by the way. Our heroes are then given new Japanese armor.
この忍者アーマーをタートルズの方々に。どらすげえ。
かっこいいわよ。
The next morning, a ghost appears out of the mirror at the same time Shredder and his goons do. Hattori pulls on a chain near the mirror and makes a giant building appear out of nowhere. Our two groups waste no time as they all magically become Spider-Man and race up the side of the building to get the mirror. On top of the building, Hattori is a dumbass and has his ninjas throw a bunch of mirrors under the roof, so now no one knows which is the real one. Shredder finds the real mirror with the help of the ghost, and our villains get new powers. Our heroes stand no chance as the Shredder and company unleash Sailor Moon type attacks, screaming them as they do so. Our heroes release the Muta Guardians.
聖なるミュータの守護獣よ、今ここに現れいでよ。
ミュータドッキングおーぴったんこ変身装着
また光ったわ。
彼らを信じることだ。
メタル・レオナルドメタル・ラファエロ
メタル・ドナテロ
メタル・ミケランジェロ
メタル・ミューテーション。
Our heroes bring out their own Sailor Moon attacks and try to stop Shredder from getting away, but unfortunately they get away with the mirror anyway. The episode ends with the turtles promising to get everything back. This specific set of characters, the turtles really don't change at all. They're still the same turtles they were in the 80s. Comedy-esque jokes and always talking about pizza. The villains are still the same bumbling idiots that they have always been. And there's only a couple new characters that I have to dive into, so let's dive into those now. The three characters I can actually go into are Chris Mew, Dark Mew, and Hattori. Chris Mew is basically the everything is good fairy, and she ends up sacrificing herself to destroy Dark Mew, who is the yin to her yang, as she is just all evil, and as soon as she is released, she just wants to destroy everything. Hattori seems to have a good head on his shoulders, but constantly makes stupid mistakes, such as not remembering the building has stairs, or throwing mirrors on the roof, not remembering which one was the real one. But since there's only 2 episodes, that's all I can really go off of, since there's no character growth to go off of. While I couldn't find any real information on why the show itself was canceled, it more than likely is due to the fact that it was a show created to sell toys. Those toys sold, so the show was not needed anymore. I personally think that this show could be revived, but it shouldn't. The whole factor of this show was to sell toy lines, so the fact that they sold the toys is why the show will probably not be picked back up, unless they're trying to sell more toys. Now, with Nickelodeon owning Turtles, at least for series-wise, they've done everything they can to sell more toys. So, Turtles is one of those shows that's up in the air. It's always going to have different variations. It's always going to be different, and it will always sell toys. While the show is a lot different than any other iteration of Turtles, I personally enjoyed the series as I was watching the 2 episodes. I personally thought they were hilarious. Did the show do successful? Probably not. Did it do what it was meant to do by selling toys? More than likely. So, other than that, I hope you enjoyed this first episode of One Season Wonders. Join me next month where I tackle one of my favorite Halloween type shows. Since it's going to be the month of October, why not just do one of those shows? And I'm rambling on again. So, join me next month where we look at Skeleton Warriors. I'm your superhero critic. I'll stay super as long as you stay awesome.